quite alone. Yeah, fuck. Bit of a change of scenery. Fucking hell, never been in a worse organised pool in my life. About a 6-hour drive across to the west coast. Looking, find something, and then it wouldn't have Wi-Fi. Find something, wouldn't have a washing machine. Find something, wouldn't have parking. Okay, let's see how much it's gonna be today. Oh! Hello, welcome to episode 2. You're joining me a week later. It is now Saturday the 5th of February. I've been skiing for a week. Cue epic skiing montage now. So that was my week skiing in La Plan. Didn't take too much footage, as you probably saw. Only took my GoPro. I took my GoPro with me quite a few days. Only really filmed on the last day, which was yesterday. Just quite enjoyed having a week off, a holiday from like Instagram content, this, everything. Didn't do very much, and yeah, it was quite nice to just not have to think about any of that sort of stuff. And yeah, so I'm now back on the road, as you can probably see. I'm heading to Montpellier, which I booked on Airbnb last night. I had a reminder in my calendar to do that every night that week, and I just didn't get it done. I've not done any training apart from skiing this week, which I think my body is actually thankful for. And yeah, and then make a plan for the next wee while. Yeah, I'm speaking to you from the future. I am a couple hours into my drive. I've recorded a little bit, which you'll see, a bit of a rocky start. So, just dropped my friend at the airport and heading to Montpellier now. But yeah, I just feel I just wanted to film this because I wanted to record it, but I just feel quite alone. Yeah, fuck. This is definitely not going in the vlog. But yeah, just in my attempt to record everything, yeah, I just feel fucking quite anxious and alone right now, and I don't know, it's weird. Didn't have much else to say there, and I hadn't really had a chance to kind of like formulate my thoughts, but yeah, I've just been trying to capture stuff on video. I think another part of like the way I'm feeling just now is, we're just talking about, I feel under a little bit of pressure, like to have a good time. You know, people are messaging saying, oh, I'm so jealous, or living the dream, or like all this other stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you know, that has been fun, but I don't know, I just feel as if it's kind of like putting pressure on it being something, and I think I'm like letting that impact my enjoyment of things and stuff like that, which is, you know, totally something that I have to deal with. And I think as well, as I said, the day in the McDonald's car park, like I was like struggling a bit with my mental health anyway, and like, that's probably just followed on throughout that week, which yeah, another thing that was like kind of compounding in my head was like, you know, like how can you be feeling depressed like on a ski holiday, like in a ski resort, like it's so beautiful and like so much fun and like everything, and I'm like coming down some of the runs like fucking depressed. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with me? And then like that then makes you feel even worse, because like you shouldn't be feeling depressed in a ski resort, and it makes you feel more worse about yourself or more depressed or whatever. It's just the funny thing, mental health. I wish I knew wish I understood it more.
So I've just been thinking, and one thing I am really grateful for that I've learned through sport is something that I come back to a lot, and that is that like no one feeling will last forever, and that can be, you know, with regards to mental health, with regards to, you know, in the middle of a training session or anything, like it will always change, always. And that's got me out of a lot of situations in the past. Yeah, like it would have been so easy for me to like park up in that airport car park and, you know, fucking cry and like probably have an anxiety attack and, you know, stay in that feeling and elongate it and, you know, essentially make it worse. But I guess through sport, my like go-to mentality is like just fucking put one foot in front of the other and fucking get going. And yeah, like obviously, like, as I said before, it's not all like sunshine and rainbows immediately, but I can definitely feel better. Fuck me. Just went through a toll there. I've only been on that road for less than an hour, I would say. 27 euros for a toll road. Brilliant. That's on top of the one to the airport, which is 5 euros, which seemed a bit more reasonable, but 27 euros! Oh, and I need fuel. Brilliant! Another 50 euros in the tank, and I'm quite proud of myself. I just did my first stop in a petrol station fully in French, so including telling her my pump number and ordering a coffee. So yeah, definitely progressing on that front, but yeah, I think I've still got about 2 hours to go, so catch you in a bit. Welcome back to the ups and downs of travelling with Craig Maben. It is 16 degrees, we're half an hour away from Montpellier. Woo! Spirits are high, baby. We've made it. I felt like a bit of an idiot walking around in my ski hoodie as well. It's fucking roasting, so time to get changed. I'm gonna have a little bit of a walk around first, I think, and then suss out somewhere to run. Need to make sure that this is free parking, so I need to work out how to say free parking in French and then go and ask someone. So yeah, catch up with you in a bit. Le parking gratuit. Très bon, oui oui. Très bon. And we're off. Running definitely feels a bit weird after a week of skiing and quite a big drive, but I'm just gonna take it easy. Mapped out a little 10k on Strava Route Builder, so see how it goes. So 10k at 4:51. Not the best running I've ever done, but running is a skill, I was thinking there, and it is something I'm a bit unpracticed with, so given just been away skiing and had done quite a lot of driving, not too bad, felt quite good. Definitely work to be done in the next 5 weeks, so yeah, I'm gonna head to the Airbnb. Catch you in a bit. Alright, so I've made it to my Airbnb. I'll give you a quick tour before I take all my shit in. Okay, so we have another top loader washing machine to have fun with. Come through here. We've got a little kitchen, a little seating area, bedroom, which looks nice, and a bathroom. Pretty straightforward. And then got a pretty nice little outdoor area here as well. Good morning. It is about 8:30 on Sunday morning. Didn't record much yesterday evening, I don't think. Just kind of getting sorted in here and getting everything together and chilling out a little bit. Plan for today is go for a decent ride this morning, and then I need to get work done this afternoon because my clients' programs are only done up until a Sunday, so they need programming as of tomorrow, so I need to get everyone's check-ins done today, so got that in the back of my mind, but I do want to get a big ride in, A, for here, but also for the body. Well, that could be my plan scuppered for today's cycle. Just pumped up my tyres and the rear one just went pss, so means it's got a puncture somehow.
tubeless tyres, so it does have sealant inside, which is why I'm spinning it like that, because the sealant should seal itself. Stinks. You can hear it comes out in like a mist. The sealant should hopefully seal the tyre, but I'm spinning it and I can still hear it coming out, so I'm not hugely hopeful. So that could be today's cycle off the cards before we even get started. So as you can maybe hear or not hear, the tyre has stopped pissing out air, so the sealant has hopefully done its job. So now need to pump the tyre back up to 100 psi and see if it holds at that pressure. It doesn't seem to be working, which is fucking annoying because I was really keen to get out on a cycle. It's now 9:04, should have been out on the road by now, but this is part of being a cyclist, I guess. Okay, so it is now 9:24. I have double attacked this puncture. This is where my determination maybe gets the worst of me, because I will not give up with this sort of thing. So I had everything I needed. It's just like, it's in the van in a box underneath everything. So I had to go out and get this little thing, which is the valve removal tool. I had to get this sealant stuff, which I had. So you have to like screw the valve off, pour that sealant in, which makes a fucking mess because the tube is bigger than the valve, so it just fucking goes everywhere. So did that, and then I have this like random puncture repair kit that I found that I think is actually meant to go like inside the tire if you've got a puncture, but I've just fucking glued it on the outside like that and see what happens. I'm gonna get changed now and get on the road a little bit later than planned. Just pulled the camera out to say that I've said before, and I'll say 1,000 times, that how exercise just can alleviate so many of my problems, and go on a little rant about that and start hearing my back tyre pissing out air. So yeah, this ride might be over. So just as I was deciding what to do with the rear tyre, the front tyre just went fucking pop as well. So I have no idea what the fuck is going on. 15-20k down the road at most, so should be able to get home okay. But yeah, gonna use one of my CO2 canisters to inflate the rear, and hopefully the sealant that's in there holds. The front seems to have sealed itself pretty quickly, so. All right, so I'm back. It is a couple hours since I last saw you, I think. I stopped on the way back at quite a nice viewpoint and just sat for a bit, which was quite nice. The weather was quite nice. And then I got back, chilled out a little bit, just made a coffee, and I have made a to-do list, which I love. So kind of helps me get everything out of my head onto a bit of paper, prioritize what needs done ahead of each other. And going back to, I think I spoke before about, I kind of made my own kind of like Maslow's hierarchy of needs for when I'm traveling. You know, starting with like water and food and accommodation at the top, and, you know, more towards the bottom, like socializing, i.e. catching up with my friends, chill time, etc, etc. So I've gone back to that today. So obviously my training is kind of done. 40k on the bike, obviously not what I had planned, but it is a little bit of training. Again, just having to accept that my training is not going to be optimal, especially in these first few weeks, while I'm kind of getting used to this new way of living. So I now need to eat and water myself and then get on with work, because as I said earlier, my athletes are only programmed up until today, so that needs done today. So that is shot right up to the very top of the to-do list. And then I've decided that if I've got time after I've done that, if it's still light, maybe go for a run, or if I can find a pool that's open and maybe go for a swim, or maybe just call it for today. Good evening, as the iPhone says. I have just finished my work about 15 minutes ago. That was a long day. Yeah, I have just been working since I last spoke to you, basically not very efficiently or effectively, but haven't been doing much else. Just trying to get it done. The Wi-Fi was not helping matters. So slow. But yeah, literally haven't done anything else since then. So I am now just cooking my dinner, just after 10 o'clock at night. Good morning. It is
about just before 10, I think, on Monday morning. I was hoping to already be out running by now, but a few things going on this morning. I think yesterday just kind of took a bit out of me as well, so slept in a little bit and feel pretty good. One thing that really has been bugging me just with everything is just how long everything takes, like for simple tasks, and that's not, you know, taking into consideration like getting a puncture, like all this other shit. It's just like simple, like getting ready for a run, like, oh, where are my trainers? I need to go out to the van and get them. Where's my running belt so I can carry my water? All this other stuff, it just takes so much longer than what I'm used to. But yeah, it's just something I want to document, that it's just quite frustrating as to like how long everything takes, and it will get better with time, I'm sure, once I like, you know, familiarize myself with the new normal, if you want to call it that. But yeah, at the moment it's just like the simplest of things just takes so long. So it's all right, I need to go get that. Where's this? Where's that? I need to go get this. Oh fuck, that's in that bag that's in the car. Right, okay, I need to go in and out, in and out. And it's just like quite draining, and yeah, it means that like motivation levels for this run have been low, which is why I'm still here at 10:30 when I'd hoped to get out the door by kind of like 9 and be back by now. All right, enough procrastination. We're out. Worry about the rest later. Bit of a change of scenery, heading off road. Find out where this takes us. Shout out to Strava route suggester / builder, because without it I would probably be pretty worried right now where I am that I'm never going to see civilization again. Well, based upon how angrily that guy was tooting his horn at me, I don't think they abide by the whole run on the opposite side of the road thing in France, like run into traffic. Doesn't seem to apply here. I think I should have got the hint when a couple of other cars didn't really give me much room either, but it seems like the sensible thing to do. Alright, made it back. Turns out I ran the route in reverse, which didn't really matter. It just meant that my watch didn't tell me if I went off course, so a couple of times I looked, I was going the wrong way, so I'd turn around, but probably only lost myself about a few hundred meters, or gained, I guess. Yeah, bit of a humbling run. Legs aren't where they should be, really. Pace I wasn't worried about, but just in terms of, you know, how much I was feeling it in my legs towards the end there. Yeah, probably harder than it should have been, but my training hasn't been optimal for the past couple of months now, so what do you expect? But yeah, it's quite enjoyable other than that. Alright, fucking hell, it's been one of those days. So yeah, been quite a few hours, as you can probably tell. It is dark outside now. It's been quite a few hours since I recorded. It is 10 o'clock at night. I'm cooking my dinner, another late dinner. I'm not going to sit and pretend I've been super busy and productive. I literally sat and played Pokemon for hours and like buried my head in the sand and pretended that nothing was going on. And was it the best thing to do? No. But was it what I did? Yes. So yeah, I was just like, I had so many different things. I was like, I need to do all this stuff. I'm like, I just obviously didn't plan to sit down and do that for so long. I was just like putting things off. So yeah, obviously wasn't feeling great and was just using that as a bit of a distraction. So I reignited the search for a campsite, and it just seems as if the ones in France at this time of year are closed, or the ones that I would want to stay at anyway, you know, the ones that have like facilities like Wi-Fi, washing machine, electricity, all that sort of stuff. Like I'm not really in a position to go and be fully self-sufficient in the van without any of those things. So part of me was getting pissed off by that, because I'm like, kind of feel as if I'm almost cheating by booking Airbnbs and not using the van, really, apart from just to travel in. But I mean, originally this trip was going to be in a car, and then, you know, I kind of came around to the idea of using a van for, you know, the odd occasion where I would maybe need to sleep over. So yeah, I think I just need to kind of get over that. And, you know, there isn't any like rules to this, and, you know, there's no kind of yeah, there's no rules, so I don't see, you know, on one hand, like why I should kind of get annoyed by that. But I do feel as if I do want to use the van, and I do want to camp and kind of do that side of things as well. But I just think maybe not ready for it yet, or you know, it's not as if my options are endless with campsites in France. So I have located one for Seville, which I think I'm going to book, but that's in a week's time. So that'll be it from me tonight. I'm gonna go and cook this meal and eat it, and then probably go to bed. And then I'm gonna get up fairly early tomorrow. I've not really packed or done much about that, so I'm gonna have to pack the van up tomorrow, sort all that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna get up early. I need to check out at 10:30, so give myself a few hours to sort all that stuff, and then I'm gonna hit the road. Got about a 6-hour drive ahead of me tomorrow, so I will catch up with you in the morning at some point, probably during the packing process. So yeah, catch you then. Good morning. It is just about 8:20. I am up and just made my coffee, and I'm gonna start packing up again because I need to be out of here by 10:30. I have requested to book that Airbnb that I found last night until next Monday, but they've not got back to me yet. But I did submit the request quite late, so if they went to bed early and they're not kind of up and about yet, then that's maybe what's going on. All right, so it is about an hour later. One thing that's easy to neglect when you're kind of rushing or moving about is your nutrition. So I am planning to train when I leave here. I'm planning to go for a swim. So yeah, try not to neglect that, and remember to stay on top of that, even though I've got a lot of other stuff going on. I've got all my stuff here ready to go, and I've got my bike as well over there, and I just remembered make sure I've got the stuff from the fridge as well, because that would have been easy to forget. I will catch up with you on the road. All right, we're on the road again. So, plan of attack is it's about a 6-hour drive across to the west coast to a place called Biarritz. My friend's big brother Simon lives in a place called Hossegor, which is just north of where I'm going. So Airbnb booking still hasn't confirmed my booking for tonight, so that's making me a bit nervous, but I'm gonna start heading across that direction. I had located a swimming pool here that I was gonna go to and then crack on with the drive. However, I had a look, I pretty much go past Toulouse, which is obviously quite a major city, so there'll definitely be a swimming pool there. So I think, well, I know that's about 2.5 hours from here. So I'm currently heading there. I don't have a swimming pool that I'm heading to, I'm just heading to the city of Toulouse, and then when I get closer, I'm gonna try and find a swimming pool there that I can swim at and kind of break the journey up. I think that'll work well. Welcome to the Toll Road Lottery. Let's see how much it's gonna be today. Oh, that didn't work. Back you come. All right, here we go. Let's find out. Ticket, please. 24.5 euros. $24.5. Woo! Winner, winner! And we're off. Hello from the swimming pool in Toulouse. So, hope to film before I came in. Just came in to inquire about how much it was, etc., and got ushered through. It was only €3, so outdoor pool as well. So just gonna get changed quickly, and I'll catch you out there. Fucking hell, I've never been in a worse organised pool in my life. There's no fast or slow lanes, it's just anywhere. I asked before I got in, they said, oh yeah, faster towards the middle. And I can't even begin to describe what was going on. This guy's coming over to speak to me. All right, so apparently you're not allowed to film near the swimming pool for whatever reason, so yeah, I can't even begin to describe what was going on in that lane. There's fucking all sorts. Guys doing kick drills, meanwhile another guy's doing threshold hundreds up the middle. Guys are turning right in front, no giveaway. Doesn't seem to be any sort of circulation pattern, it's just fucking every man for himself. So got an alright swim in regardless. Swim actually felt quite good. It was nice to be in an outdoor pool, which is obviously a bit of a new thing for me. I don't do that very often, so that was good. But yeah, fucking hell.
I can't even begin to describe what was going on in there. Still a relief every time I get back to the van and my bike's not being stolen, so another victory. Just gonna quickly hang up this wet swim kit and get on the road. All right, so got my swim stuff hung up and sent one last message to these Airbnb hosts saying, hi, like, am I able to check in today, or is this trip not going to be possible? And they've replied saying, oh sorry, we had personal plans that we didn't reflect, hope you find somewhere else. So gonna try and find somewhere else last minute on Airbnb. The other ones that I looked at didn't save them and can't seem to find them, so just gonna quickly look on my phone and hopefully get something. It's not the end of the world if I can't find somewhere. I will be able to sleep in the van tonight, or you know, I've got a couple of different options. 20 minutes later, I think, no progress, and I just got like pissed off for the first time there. Just looking and looking and looking, find something, and then it wouldn't have Wi-Fi. Find something, wouldn't have a washing machine. Find something, wouldn't have parking. And then I just saw this guy fucking waiting on his washing getting done, and it just made me laugh. I was like, that's gonna be fucking me, isn't it? But yeah, as I said, I've got other options, just maybe not optimal, and I think maybe need to start looking for Airbnbs starting from tomorrow, and maybe just sleep in the van tonight. So I guess that is the beauty of having the van, is I have that option. So obviously it is kind of full of stuff at the moment, but it's fine. So got myself a coffee, and I'm gonna start heading across that way because the journey's not getting any less long. That's not right words, but any less long by sitting here. So I'm just gonna get on with it and worry about the rest later. So catch up in a bit. All right, it is just about 7:15. I have made it to Hossegor. I'm just around the corner from my friend's house. I think we're gonna go out for dinner. So Airbnb, the second one that I've requested, still hasn't got back to me. Oh, he's literally just replied right now saying it's possible from 9 AM. I think he hopefully means PM. Fingers crossed, that could be a really exciting update. Yeah, he's just accepted their booking, so that's awesome. So I literally in real time have just sorted my Airbnb for tonight. So I was just going to explain how the backup option was jumping in there for a kip, but looks like we've got accommodation sorted. So cool, that was nice. So yeah, I'm going to go out for dinner, and then I'll catch up with you probably at the Airbnb. Peace! Made it in. Pretty sick looking place. I'm just gonna bring my stuff in, park the van properly, and I'll give you a tour. All right, welcome. So I've not even been upstairs yet, but we have a nice lounge area here. Nice kitchen, table, ever important washing machine, toilet, shower. Oh, that's all the lights. That's the light from there. There's me. That's a nice little outside area as well. I think it'll be a lot nicer in the daytime. I think the landlord stays just here, or the, whatever you want to call him, host. So try not to make too much noise. And as I said, I've not even been upstairs yet, so I'll bring you with me. Up we go. I think it's just a bedroom or a bed. Oh, that's how you turn them off. One more. There you go. And that is this Airbnb. So it is now quite late at night. I just realised I've left my bike out on the road, so I am going to go and get that before it gets stolen. And then I'm just going to put my stuff away and get to bed.